There you go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to Meditation and Moonbeams. This is where we talk about how to use moon phases for manifesting, and then we follow up with a guided meditation to support your mental well-being and emotional goals. This meditation series is brought to you as part of the UMA Health Integrated Care Program, and today is Wellness Wednesday. My name is Rhonda Kuykendall-Jabari, and I'm a master level Reiki practitioner and teacher, meditation guide, certified chakra therapist, certified aromatherapist, wellness practitioner, ritualist, and author. I help people regain a sense of control and balance in their lives using Reiki, chakra balancing, and aromatherapy to remove and release any energy that no longer serves a positive purpose. And you can learn more about me on my website, www.wellnessuprising.com. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I'm not seeing things. Sorry about this pause. So today is April 15th, and we're going to be talking about the full Scorpio moon phase that's coming up on May 1st. And then we'll end with a meditation for emotional truth without avoidance. I always like to explain that I'm always working ahead in my forecast so that you, the listeners and participants, can have time to pull together any rituals and any spiritual work that you want to do on the day of the moon phase that we're actually discussing today. So for the purposes of meditation and moonbeams, here's how we approach the 4 major lunar cycles. The new moon symbolizes new beginnings, fresh energy, and the planting of seeds for future growth. So it's the ideal time to set intentions, start new projects, and align your energy with what you want to manifest in the coming lunar cycle. The first quarter moon represents a time for action and facing challenges head on. And as you move forward through that phase, it encourages you to break through obstacles and focus on growth, which help your intentions take root. The full moon, like we're talking about today, is a time of culmination, manifestation, and reflection. It's the moment when the energy reaches its peak, making it a powerful time to release what no longer serves you and to celebrate what's already been achieved. And the last quarter moon is a time of reflection, introspection, and letting go of any lingering energies before the next new moon when the cycles start all over. So it's a time for clearing, rest, and preparation for a new cycle. Being aware of the moon phase every day can help you to make more conscious decisions about what to do and what not to do on a given day. So let's dig into this Scorpio full moon that's coming up on May 1st. This energy is all about depth, truth, and emotional alchemy. Know that we're standing at the threshold of a very, very powerful shift. Even though the Scorpio full moon isn't going to fully rise until May 1st, the current is already moving through our body. Full moons don't begin on the day they appear, they build up. And Scorpio doesn't whisper, it comes in like a storm and it pulls. So this is the moon that reveals what's been hidden beneath your surface, not to overwhelm you, but to guide you back to truth. Scorpio is a water sign, but not the gentle kind, not like them Cancers and Pisces. This is deep water, ancestral water. It's deep, it's old, it's ancient. It's emotional memory stored in the body. It governs transformation, intimacy, power, and the cycles of death and rebirth that shape who we become. Turn off my phone, I'm sorry. So the question that this moon brings, like some people say, okay, what do I want to let go of? That's not the question. The question is, what am I finally ready to face without turning away? That's a whole different energy, isn't it? So the energy that we're entering between now and May 1st will probably bring about some emotional waves that are coming up without clear cause. Some old memories resurfacing, especially those tied to control, trust, or vulnerability. You may feel a desire to withdraw, observe, or just go quiet. You'll find that your intuition is heightened. You'll be more willing and more accepting of knowing without needing proof. And you'll feel a strong pull toward truth, even if it disrupts comfort. It's not regression, this is excavation. We're digging in deep. Scorpio energy does not skim the surface. It goes directly to the root. And once it reaches the root, it asks for honesty. It's not looking for performance or politeness or spiritual bypassing. Just plain old, I would say simple, but it's not always simple, but truth. So, what does this moon illuminate? Well, it shines light on power dynamics. Where have you given your power away or held on to it too tightly? Emotional contracts, spoken and unspoken agreements that no longer serve you. Attachments to people, identities, outcomes, or past versions of yourself. Fear patterns, especially those tied to loss, betrayal, or abandonment. Desire what you truly want beneath what you've been willing to accept. So, see, this is like those come to Jesus moments. It's not a time, we're not going to look in a mirror and have this energy pass gently, but it is going to pass honestly and truthfully. The signs that are most influenced by this energy are Scorpio, of course. They're going to have issues in the areas of identity and truth and personal transformation. Taurus, where they'll be faced with relationship stability and values concerns. Leo, issues will come up around emotional expression, creativity, and the inner child. And Aquarius, external roles, visibility, and life direction. So even if these are not your sun signs, you might feel the pressure where they live other places in your chart, like your sun, your moon, your rising. Supportive foods for this phase, we're being encouraged to eat in a way that supports emotional processing and nervous system steadiness. So we're looking at beets to support blood flow and grounding and to help move stagnant emotional energy. Dark leafy greens like kale, collards, and chard, they're mineral rich and they support detoxification and restoration. Blackberries and blueberries for that antioxidant support to align with deep introspective energy. Ginger tea that warms the body, aids digestion, and supports emotional release that's held in the gut. And protein-rich foods like beans, lentils, eggs to stabilize blood sugar and support emotional regulation. It's not a time for extremes or deprivation, not necessarily the best time to do heavy duty detoxing unless you've already started, and definitely not for deprivation. It's a time to nourish the body so that it can hold on to what's coming up and being revealed. So how do we work with this energy between now and May 1st when it reaches its peak? Make sure that you move slowly and intentionally. Create space for silence, even in small pockets, a few minutes at a time. It doesn't have to be big blocks of meditative time. Notice emotional reactions without immediately acting on them. Journal what comes up without editing or analyzing. Limit unnecessary noise, social, digital, and conversational. And be discerning about where your energy goes. You're not being asked to fix everything, you're just being asked to see clearly. So, Scorpio teaches that transformation is not about becoming someone new, it's about shedding what's no longer true. And shedding requires what? Courage. So, as we sit here way out on April 15th, you don't need to rush ahead to May 1st, and you don't need to force release. Instead, let this question guide you over the next 2 weeks. Where in my life am I ready to stop pretending? Ask that question, sit with the answer, and let it unfold slowly and honestly and without pressure. Because when the Scorpio full moon arrives, it's not going to ask you to begin the work. It's going to reveal to you what you've already been brave enough to face. So for a Scorpio full moon mini ritual, which can be practiced anytime between now and May 1st, I just put together something that's really quiet and contained, and it doesn't require a lot of intensity, just honesty. You need a black or white candle, a small bowl of water, a pen and small piece of paper. And if you want to, you can use any dark stone for grounding or an obsidian. This ritual only takes 10 to 12 minutes. You want to light your candle and sit in front of the flame and take a few deep breaths. You know, I love a long rhyming invocation, but you don't need that for this particular ritual. Take about 3 to 4 minutes to write, "I am ready to stop pretending that," and then let the sentence complete itself. Take your time, be thorough, be complete. Remember, this is not surface work. We're digging in a little deep here. Don't edit, don't soften it. And it's not for anybody else to read, it's just for you. Then you want to witness without judgment, 2 to 3 minutes. Hold the paper in your hands and read what you wrote just one time. And then pay attention to what it brings up in your body. Don't think about it, don't analyze it, don't judge it, don't try to fix it. Just witness. And after that, you'll spend another 2 to 3 minutes just tearing up the paper slowly and place it into the bowl of water. And watch the ink blur and watch the edges soften. And what this really symbolizes is that this no longer needs to be held in the same way, whatever that issue was that came up for you. And if you prefer, you can even burn that paper instead. And then to close, take 1 or 2 minutes, place one hand on your chest, take a slow breath in and out, blow out the candle, nothing dramatic. And then just make sure that you move gently for the next hour. Drink some water and eat something grounding. You don't need to act immediately on whatever surfaced for you. Just let the awareness settle. So how you begin working with the Scorpio energy is not by forcing transformation, but by telling the truth. And then allowing that truth to change you, to move you, to shift something for you. So now let's settle into our Scorpio full moon meditation. And this is a guided practice for emotional truth, release, and grounded transformation. Excuse me while I take a sip of water. Find a comfortable position, seated or lying down, and allow your body to be fully supported. And gently close your eyes. Take a slow breath in through your nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold that breath at the top. And release. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale again. 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold it. And exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let your breathing return to a natural rhythm. No effort, no control, just breath moving in and out. Bring your awareness to the top of your head. Soften the forehead. Release the space behind the eyes. Unclench the jaw. And let your tongue rest naturally. Feel the breath moving in and out of your nostrils. Allow your shoulders to drop and let your arms be heavy and your hands relaxed. Bring awareness to your chest, your belly, your hips. Let your legs soften and allow your feet to be at rest. Your body is here and it's supported and safe enough to settle. Now bring your awareness to the base of your spine and imagine a steady connection from your body all the way down into the earth. You don't have to force anything, just be present. Each time you exhale, allow your weight to drop a little more. Let your body be held. Let the ground receive what you no longer need to carry. No pushing, just allowing. Now let's notice what's present. Bring awareness to your inner landscape and notice what's here. What emotions are you feeling? What sensations are you experiencing? And what thoughts are going through your mind? There's no need to label it or think about it. Just notice. If something feels heavy, let it be heavy. And if something feels unclear, let it be unclear. There is nothing that needs to change in this moment. You're not here to fix anything. You're here to witness. So now that you're fully grounded, and just keep returning back to your breath. Notice your breath, your chest rising up and down. Now let's sit with the truth. I'd like you to gently ask yourself, what is ready to be seen? Let the question move through you without searching for an answer. If something arises for you, an image, a memory, a feeling, just let it come forward. Stay with it, not analyzing and not judging, just staying. If your mind starts to move away, that's okay. Just gently return back to this space. You can remain present and you can stay. Now we want to softly release what's no longer serving a positive purpose. Bring your awareness back to your breath. Inhale slowly through the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold that breath. And exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale again. 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold that breath. And exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With each inhale, allow a soft release. Nothing dramatic and nothing forced. Just letting go of tension that the body is all set to release already. And if nothing releases, that's okay. Trust the timing of your body. Trust that it knows what's ready and what is not. Bring awareness to your chest as you breathe, your belly, your hips, just as we started, making sure that the legs are softened and that you're fully supported. Bring one hand to your chest and one hand to your lower abdomen, and feel the rise and fall of your breath beneath your hands. You're here and you're present. You're able to sit with yourself without turning away. That all by itself is an accomplishment. Let that register and let it be enough. Now take a deeper breath in and a slow, steady breath out. Until your lungs are absolutely empty and free of air. One more time, take another deep breath in and a long exhale out. And now you can begin to bring gentle movement back into the body by moving your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, you can take your time and slowly open your eyes. Take your time re-entering. I'd like to thank you for sharing this space with me at today's Meditation in Moonbeams. I invite you to return next Wednesday, April 22nd at 1 p.m. Pacific for another session. Brought to you by the Health Integrated Care Program and guided by me, Rhonda Kuykendall-Jabari of Wellness Uprising. May your journey be illuminated with clarity, your heart overflow with compassion, and your spirit rest in steady ground. Until we meet again in stillness, find peace and be well.